You must be extra careful at intersections. When you stop at a stop sign, make sure to look both ways and don't proceed until you're positive there's no traffic coming. This is important because you're not in a car with a ton of metal around you. A mistake here can be very costly, so be sure. When passing through an intersection, don't just blaze through at high speed. You have to slow down to 25 miles an hour before you pass through the intersection. A car turning left is your #1 danger at an intersection. In Los Angeles, you can find them at any intersection. So don't just speed through intersections. Because if you're going too fast and a car pulls out in front of you, you will not have time to stop. If you're going at a slower speed, you'll have plenty of time to brake and/or go around. Make it a rule. Slow down at intersections. That will put what happens to you at an intersection in your control. If your speed is too high, the situation is out of your control. It's that simple. Another technique is to follow cars through the intersection. It looks like this. Use the cars as blockers and don't stay too close or too far behind them. Sometimes a vehicle blocks your vision. Don't proceed until you can see that nothing is coming. Learn to recognize these situations and position the bike for better visibility. When you have to stop at a light, don't turn off the engine and kick back. It's not a time to relax. You should always be alert. In fact, at some busy intersections, you should keep the bike in first gear with the clutch in. Always be aware of what's going on behind you. And when the light turns green, wait and let things settle. Make sure no one is going to run the light. Some riders hate the feeling of waiting to turn at a busy intersection. If you don't like it, pick a different route. It's that simple. Another thing to remember is make sure that you can see that all lanes are clear before committing to the turn. If a vehicle is blocking your view, nose up and peek around before making the turn. Always stop in the tire tracks. There's less oil and antifreeze there. As a rule, intersections are slippery places. The paint on the road can be slippery, especially when wet. It's not a good place to practice hard braking. Remember, Be sure the lanes are clear before you go through an intersection.